今はどこにいる？
はい。海賊女帝ボア・ハンコック打破のため。
Yo, what's going on, guys? Anime here. It's your boy Alex, and we are here today with something a little different, something new, a little fresh. I'm gonna start doing little discussions for certain series that maybe Mike can't talk about with me because he's not caught up. So stuff like Onepiece, you know, Black Clover. I could do some Haku if you guys want. So stuff that's manga stuff, you know, to get some manga material on the channel. So you guys let me know what other manga that I possibly read or that you want me to start reading that I can do videos on. So don't forget to hit that like button, comment, again, tell me what you want to see, and hit that bell for the notifications so I know to come back to the boy. So let's get into it. Today, it's going to be One Piece. And today is going to be on the good man, the pink guy, Koby, versus Hancock. Now, before you start laughing at my man, before you leave out and just say Hancock right off the bat, listen, I love Hancock.
One more time.
I love Hancock. Initially, when the chapter aired and Koby said he was going after Hancock, I laughed. I laughed because it's Hancock. And if I need to remind you, she's a warlord. If I need to remind you, pre-time skip, she was crushing pacifistas like it was nothing. Pre-time skip, she gave Smoker all the work like it was nothing. Pre-time skip, any Marine fodder that wasn't a big name, Vice Admiral and above, Marrow, clap, stone. Koby, on the other hand, let's look at Koby. Alright? Before you can even get to if that matchup can have any type of actual fight, any type of even matchup, we gotta look at Koby. Koby started out as a nothing on a ship for Alvida. Now, you can't write off Koby without looking at his progression throughout the series. Koby got picked up by Garp and Helmeppo, but Helmeppo doesn't seem to be growing as fast as Koby. But he's still growing. Got picked up by Garp. Let's jump from when they got picked up by Garp to not being able to beat Captain Morgan to Eni's lobby, facing off against Luffy and Zoro. He knows Rokushiki, which is the 6 power techniques. He does Soru on Luffy. Now, it's not effective because it's Luffy. Luffy at that point is a 300 million berry man. Fine. It's Luffy, it's a main character, but the fact that he can even blitz someone like Luffy, seeing to where he started from, gives you a good idea of where Koby is heading throughout the series. So let's fast forward to Marineford. We got Marineford Koby. Once again, Soru against Luffy. Luffy one-shots him. But this is where it gets interesting. Marineford was Oda fleshing out Haki a little bit. Like, we saw little snippets throughout the series, even beginning from the first episode of the anime. We saw Haki, we saw Conqueror's Haki, we saw Observation Haki in Skypiea. Blackbeard mentions Haki before they even get to Skypiea, and Luffy starts doing Conqueror's Haki all the way up until Marineford. Amazon Lily, arming that Haki with the arrows, the Kuja Pirates. So we see Haki throughout the series. So now we got Marineford, we got Koby, he awakens Observation, and his observation leans more toward the side of Aiza. And if you guys don't remember who Aiza is, it's the little girl from Skypiea. And she could tell like when somebody was dying, when another player in a game that Anel created passed. So his leans more toward that. Like, people seem to have different affinities for what that observation could do. Like Sanji's it's gag related, but Sanji's he can sense women, right? Now it's focused as a gag, but we've seen him sense somebody's presence, like even when it's underwater and he was inside somebody else's body. Luffy can sense the good in people, like Rayleigh said, right? Katakuri's was mostly focused on the future sight. And then you got Usopp, he can sense the aura. And now you got Koby, he can sense like the people, the death. So observation seems to have all these different uses, and Koby seems to have grown exponentially because we fast forward to 2-year time skip. Koby and Helmeppo are on a ship, right? The ship is however far away from the Dressrosa Kingdom ship. Koby senses a torpedo underwater. Stop right there. So he sensed a torpedo underwater with his Haki. Cool. What can he do about that? 2-year time skip, Koby then proceeds to go underwater, basically blue walks like Sanji, catches up to a torpedo, sends the torpedo flying up. Now, we don't have too many 2-year time skip Koby feats. Like, the only other thing I can give you besides that torpedo thing is filler, which would be the Han Island episode where he was breaking a metal disc with Rokushiki. Like, he broke it without even touching it. He used the 6-power technique, and then he speed blitzed to save somebody. So, but I can't really cite that as a feat because it's technically filler. Whereas Hancock has so many moments in a series where you see her power. Like, even if I give Koby that filler scene, I can give Hancock a filler scene where it's like, okay, Stampede, one of the best scenes in Stampede if you haven't seen it. Hancock blitzes across the field, kicks bullet, gives him probably one of the biggest damages he's taken in the entire movie at that point. So, the thing with a one-on-one, Koby wouldn't be able to do it. And I feel confident in saying that. I don't believe he would be able to do that. But this is what people forget. It's not a one-on-one. Let's ignore all the ships. Let's ignore all the ships, right? All the marine fodders that's on those ships. Because Hancock's not alone either. She has the Kuta pirates, who are really strong. Like, you don't downplay them at all. They have Haki. We've seen that they have observation Haki. The sisters do. So definitely don't downplay her island. So let's take out the Kuta pirates and let's take out the marine fodder. We have Hancock. We have Koby. Now what else do we have? Vegapunk's secret weapon. We still don't know what that is. We assume, most people assume, and I think it's a correct assumption, is that it's just an upgraded pacifista, right? Because we've seen 2 miles of pacifista, or 3 if you want to count Kuma. We've seen Kuma, we've seen the pacifistas like the PX9s, PS1s, blah blah blahs, and then we've seen, I'll call them canon, but they're from Film Z. We've seen the Film Z ones, the PXZs, and they were supposed to be stronger than a regular one. So we've seen 3 types, and now we have Vegapunk's secret weapon, and they're pretty confident. They're confident enough to send these weapons and Koby, who's a captain, to go take out Hancock, a warlord. They got ships going after Mihawk, a warlord, greatest swordsman in the world. So whatever this weapon is, clearly is supposed to carry that assault on Hancock. So do I think Koby is going to defeat Hancock ultimately? No. Because honestly, in my perspective, what I really think is going to happen, and makes this video kind of pointless when you really think about it, Koby's going to probably, if Oda wants to go this route, he's going to pull a Rebecca, Vivi, Shirahoshi type thing with Hancock. Or even when he did it with Rebecca when he boarded the ship and read the newspaper. he's gonna geek out with Hancock about Luffy, right? Because once he should know, like he was at the war, but he wasn't there, so maybe he don't know. But once he finds out that Hancock is like all in on Luffy, he's not taking her down. So that leaves Koby in a predicament where does he lie about her being taken out? Does he switch? He's not switching sides. His dream is to be a Marine. He wants to change that system. So does he let her go, or do they create a lie about her being dead? That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they're actually gonna fight at all. So that's my thoughts on the situation, guys. You guys let me know what you think. Honestly, no, in a one-on-one, it's not happening. They can't. Koby can't compete with that. I don't care how quick his growth is throughout the series. It would actually be nonsense for him to one-on-one Hancock. And if you don't feel that way, fine. But it just, power-wise, it'll make no sense. But let me know what you guys think about it. I want to hear your thoughts about Koby. I want to hear your thoughts about Hancock. Write it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, hit that bell button for notifications, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Let me know what you want the next topic to be about. I got an idea. I want to do a warlord topic, so stick around, guys. Peace.